Salvete omnes. Let's continue with Book 1 of Virgil's Aeneid. Vix e conspectus seculae telluris in altum, vela dabant laeti et spumas salis aere ruebant, cum juno aeternum servans subvectere vulnus, haec secum, mene incepto desistere victam, nec posse Italia teucrorum avertere regem. On the sea, scarcely out of the sight of the Sicilian land, the happy ones were giving their sails, and they were rushing through the sea-foam of the salty sea with their bronze, when Juno, saving an eternal wound beneath her chest, spoke these words with herself: "Am I beaten to cease from my undertaking, and not be able to turn away the king of the Trojans from the Italian land," or just from Italy? Am I not able to turn away the king of the Trojans from Italy? Pretty straightforward grammar through most of these parts. Here we have laeti modifying the Trojans, the unspoken subject that is agreeing with dabant, our first main verb, and ruebant. So it's an adjective, and you just attribute it as the happy ones, the happy Trojans, were giving their sails. So they're out at sea, they have their sails up, they're going through the water, and they were rushing through the sea foam or the sea spray, that like frothy part of the waves on the sea. Salis. Here, oftentimes in Latin, the word that means salt is used for sea. So salis here stands for sea, of the salty sea, of the salt of the sea. And then aere, now if you notice this, you notice it means bronze. So they were rushing with their bronze through the sea foam, basically. So what does bronze mean here? Bronze is metonymy for their oars, those oars that they're rushing through the water with, that they're rowing with. They're made of bronze, so bronze here is standing for the oars. They're rushing with their oars, or with their bronze. When Juno, pesky Juno, saving her eternal wound beneath her chest, spoke these words with herself. There's an implied verb of speaking saying here that's left out. Haec is neuter plural. She spoke these things with herself. Me ne. Ne is attached onto here. Me, referring to Juno herself. The ne means that it's expecting a yes or no question here, although she ends with an exclamation point, because she's very angry. Am I beaten, modifying Juno, victam, Juno, me, having been beaten, to cease from my undertaking? Now notice this verb, desistere. We have sisto, sistere attached to de. This is a compound verb, which means it takes a dative direct object, incepto. And incepto is a participle here, a dative participle, and it just means something having been undertaken. So her undertaking, if you translate it more fluently. Am I to desist from my thing having been undertaken? Am I to desist from my undertaking? And am I not to be able to turn away the king of the Trojans from Italy?